Imagine a future where India, Pakistan, and China come together to create one of the world's largest economic zones, similar to the European Union. How would this impact the economies of over 2.7 billion people living in these three nations? Let's dive in and find out. In Europe, we've seen how open borders, free trade agreements, and economic cooperation have transformed the continent. Countries that were once rivals now work hand in hand, creating a single market that boosts economic growth for everyone. Now, imagine if India, Pakistan, and China did something similar. The combined economic potential of these three countries could create a powerhouse that would change the global economy. Let's break down the benefits. First, the biggest economic benefit would be free trade. By removing tariffs and trade barriers, businesses in India, Pakistan, and China could easily exchange goods and services. This would lower costs, boost exports, and increase the flow of goods across borders. Think about it. A Pakistani textile company could sell its products directly to Chinese and Indian markets without paying extra taxes, increasing their profits. Chinese manufacturers could source materials from both India and Pakistan at lower costs. Indian tech companies could collaborate with China's advanced manufacturing sector, creating more affordable products for all three markets. This would lead to innovation, increased competition, and ultimately better products at lower prices for consumers. Now, let's talk about jobs. Free trade and increased business collaboration would naturally create millions of new jobs across the region. As companies expand to new markets, they'll need more workers, whether it's in factories, offices, or logistics. A single market would allow businesses to tap into the best talent from all three countries, boosting employment and wages. Imagine the opportunities for young professionals, having the chance to work in China, Pakistan, or India without restrictions. This would lead to higher wages, more skills, and stronger economies in all three nations. Segment 4. Infrastructure development and investments. Host. Another major benefit would be the development of infrastructure. With open borders, countries would be incentivized to invest in better roads, rail networks, and ports to facilitate easier trade and transportation. Host. Think of high-speed trains running between Beijing, Islamabad, and Delhi, or new highways linking cities across borders, making travel and trade faster and cheaper. Such infrastructure projects would not only boost the economy, but also create thousands of construction and maintenance jobs. Host. And with these improved trade routes, foreign investors would be more attracted to set up operations in this new economic powerhouse. Imagine the influx of global capital into factories, tech parks, and logistics hubs in India, Pakistan, and China. Segment 5. Strengthening SMEs and local industries. Host. Small and medium-sized enterprises, or SMEs, form the backbone of any economy. And with a free trade zone between India, Pakistan, and China, these businesses would thrive. Host. Whether it's a small textile shop in Lahore, a tech startup in Bangalore, or a local food producer in Guangzhou, SMEs would have access to a much larger market. This means they could scale their operations, reach new customers, and increase their revenues. Host e-commerce platforms would also explode, allowing regional products to be sold online across all three countries. This would fuel entrepreneurship and support small business growth, helping to diversify the regional economy. Segment 6. Economic stability and global influence. Host. By working together, China, India, and Pakistan could also stabilize their economies. A unified economic strategy would protect the region from global economic shocks, like recessions or trade wars. Host. And here's the big picture. With a combined GDP of over $25 trillion, the alliance would become a dominant player on the global stage. It would give the region more leverage in negotiating international trade deals and ensure that they're not left behind in the global economy. Segment 7. Conclusion. The future of economic collaboration. Host. India, Pakistan, and China have enormous untapped potential. By coming together to create a cooperative economic system, these countries could unlock unprecedented growth, job creation, and opportunities for their citizens. Host. The economic benefits are clear: more trade, more jobs, better infrastructure, and a stronger global presence. The only question now is, what would it take to make this vision a reality? Host. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going. What do you think would be the biggest benefit of this kind of cooperation? Let us know in the comments below.